Good morning and welcome to Checking It Out with Rich. We're back in Hancock, just doing an overnighter. This trip we're going to go towards DC, just one night. I don't know how far, but I'm going to stop down here and check out this little park and boat ramps. They told me at the store you can camp out down here. Okay, we're at the Hancock boat ramps. The sign back there said camping and fires committed in designated areas. So I don't know if you can camp out here or not. I'll have to find out. But there's also two parks here in Hancock that you can camp out in for the night. The one right by the bike shop has a outside shower, so you can at least rinse off. Or do your best to keep your clothes on and take a shower. This is a pretty nice option. The river's right down here. Boat ramps right over here. There is an outhouse. And there's a fountain there. I didn't try it, but you can get water. Town's pretty close. Matter of fact, it's right here. There's the bike shop. Outhouses are disgusting. And then right here's the C&O. This way takes you to DC. And this way takes you to Cumberland. That's where I went last time. And my car is right up there in the parking lot. So it's pretty nice. It'll be about 2 hours, 10 minutes to get here. Wasn't bad. I was going to leave yesterday, but I didn't feel like it. I even left work early to try to get an early start, and I said hell with it. So I'm going to get moving here, and I'll get back with you later. That's the C&O Bicycle. Very nice in there. This is a picnic area you are allowed to camp out at. They said in the bike shop that you need a permit, but he said most people don't even ask, and I don't even know where you get a permit at. Parking up here, there's my car. And up here on the other side of the bridge is Buddy Lou's Restaurant, Bar, and Antiques. When I was here last time, earlier this year, there was an hour wait to eat. So I just went home and had my hamburger. Good food though. I only went about a half mile. So Hancock's like 124.4 or something like that on the trail. But it's an overcast day, nice and cold. Hopefully no rain, but whatever. I'll dry off. All right, I'm gonna hit the trail. Alright, I'm gonna go up and see if this is open. I have yet to find this place open. Came through twice during COVID. Mosquitoes or something. But came through twice during COVID. It was closed, and when we came through the other times, I don't know what the deal was, but I don't know if it was too late or too early or what, but it was closed. I'm gonna take a ride up and see. There's two ways to get here. You can go across these bridges, which is at lock 52, or you can see there's a little road going up to it. So we'll go in this way and hit the trail down that end. Yeah, it's closed once again. One of these days I'll catch it open. Looks like they have it furnished in period furniture. Just peeking in the windows. Nice old building though. And I forgot to mention, it's just me and Pepper on this trip. Becky's at home. She's going to make some apple pie filling. We got the apples off the tree. There's right down here is where the access to the trail is. There's a parking area back here, so you can either park here, come here, or hit the trail from here. Here's some new graffiti. And then here's old graffiti. I actually looked this guy up. How well you can see it on there. I can't remember what the deal was. That was a couple years ago. There's another one down here. He really got into it here. He put a border around it. It says 1843 DR. And then here's another one. D. Rowland. And I can't tell what this says here. Plus AU, I think. Well, the mosquitoes are awful. And we're at lock 51. All right, this is Little Pole. Little Pole Campground's just out. It's not too far down here. Stop, we'll check it out. Imagine back when this was operational, all the barges in here. Another view of it. I don't know how well you can see how big it is. Especially some people on kayaks out there. See if we find a better opening here. Okay, we're at Little Pole. Same as all the hiker bikers. Outhouse. Pump, handles on. In case you don't know, you can go on to the Park Service website and you can download a list of what's they're saying at the time has handles on them. The list isn't always right. I know last time when I started at Hancock, went up the other side of Pawpaw, I think half of them were wrong. Not too bad of a sight. Looks like a tree fell and they cut it up. It's up here. Probably by the end of next month, that'll all be gone, burnt. Got a possible hammock hang here. And you have good river access. Looks like a little hill getting down in there. I keep saying I'm gonna bring like a 20-foot half-inch rope with me or something, 30-foot, just for times like this. It might be able to get down over here. Looks like people's been going over there. But if you had a 20-foot rope, make it a lot easier. It's also more weight to carry. Right before I got to Pawpaw, there was a guy walking his dog. I was coming up on him. He said something. I couldn't understand what he was saying. Once I got up on him, he said something, and he said, staying on the C&O, and it wasn't until about 50 yards past him I realized what he was saying. He said, purist, meaning that I'm staying on the C&O and not taking the Western Maryland Rail Trail, which is a paved trail. It's like 20 miles or 30 miles or something. I've been on it a couple times. I like this. I like the mud, the roots. And the worst thing about the rail trail are the roots. Because them things sneak up on you with that pavement, and they're worse than any roots here. But this section of the trail is pretty good. Of course, there hasn't been no rain. It's White Rock, which is like 2 miles past Hancock. I've stayed there. I've driven down from Pittsburgh, went to 2 miles, camped out there, then continued on. You can also stay in Hancock. I found out today there's now 3 places you can stay in Hancock. So the next one down is Licking Creek. So I don't know how far I'm going today, 20, 30 miles. I don't think I'm gonna do more than 30, but you never know. The bad thing is tomorrow when I go back, I got the uphills at all the locks. I generally like to go towards Cumberland the first day, then cruise on the way back. But it is what it is. I think next time I'm gonna go down to Brunswick, and I don't know which way I'll go, but I might have to take an extra 2 days and maybe make a 2-nighter out of it. I think it's, for me, I think it's like a 3.5 hour ride, which here at Cumberland isn't bad. 2 hours roughly I could be here. So Hancock, that is. All right, I'm gonna get moving, get out of these mosquitoes. All right, I think what this is, your canal's running here, and underneath us is a creek. If I look on the map, I probably have a name for it, but I think they use these as means to draining water out of the canal. If they got too much, that's what it looks like to me. I'll probably look at a guidebook and it'll tell you better description, but there was another one a couple miles back, not as elaborate as this, but that's what it looks like. The canal got too full, they opened it up, let water out, and it came out down here and went into the Potomac. Okay, this is Licking Creek Aqueduct. The hiker biker's short distance past this. And there's the hiker biker. Okay, and it's adequately named Licking Creek, and you have a pump with a handle on. You know, people complain about the water. It's not bad. If you want to put some Propel or something in there, get some electrolytes or whatever in. All of them have a box for trash bags. Not always have trash bags, but majority of the time is usually always trash bags. There's a 116 mile marker. And this one sets back. There's a few that'll set back off the trail. Now, last time I was here, this didn't have a picnic table, and I see there is one now. It's your outhouse, short distance up. There is no river access as far as I know. I didn't explore that much to see if maybe there is a way to get down, but there is no river access. And it's a nice open area, shaded, which is nice. I don't know if you can see this. There is a big spider web with a spider on it. It's got a little yellow back on him, like an arrowhead. I don't know if you can see it or not. Pretty neat. See if we can see it from the other direction. Nah. Get some sunlight on it, be pretty nice. Morning dew. It's not a bad sight though. No place for a hammock. That would be real tight. Yeah, there's some trails going on here. There might be something that leads you down to the river, but I think I did explore a little bit and I couldn't find anything. Okay, next one's North Mountain, but before that we'll get to Fort Frederick State Park. And let's see here. Yeah, Fort Frederick's pretty nice. They have flush toilets. You can dump your garbage there. They also have 2 outside showers that have sort of like privacy fence around them. I wouldn't say you could strip and actually take a shower, but you can definitely get by. All right, let's get moving. I put bug spray on, which is usually pretty good, but the mosquitoes are just unbelievable. Looks like I might be sitting around tonight with my raincoat on and a head net. All right, I'm gonna get moving. Okay, this is a downriver end of the rail trail. You go up here, I think you go up, go through an S-turn, then it's on the left. And it takes you up past Hancock, into, what is it? It's where Bill's is. 15 Mile Creek. I forget the name of the town. Okay, we're now at Big Pole, which is bigger than Little Pole. There's down the end here, there's a little trail that takes you down. We'll go down and get a video. It should be pretty nice. Sun's out now. I know the one time I got some real nice pictures of this from the southern end or eastern end, whichever way you want to look at it. That section where I was, that runs with the rail trail, usually there's not a lot of people on there, which is nice. But God, there's probably 50 people I either passed or passed me, which is unusual. It's usually why I like that. There's usually nobody there. There's groups of kids, which is nice, seeing them get out. This Big Pole's pretty nice. I don't know if you can hear the geese, but they like it. Yeah, last time I was here, I got a real good picture. There was no breeze, had the white clouds, reflection in the water. If I can find it, I'll put it in here. Okay, right here is the C&O trail. And if you go down, the campground's down there. It's a pay campground. I believe there's a gate going across. I don't know, you gotta stop at the park office and get a key. I don't know what the deal is. But we'll take a ride up. This place is probably gonna be jam-packed. Okay, the C&O's down there. Cross the bridge and you cross the tracks, and then there's a water hydrant. It's not a pump. They also got a dumpster here, and then the fort's up here, which there's garbage cans at the restrooms. You can throw garbage away also. The last time I was here, the pumps weren't on. I think it's because of COVID. I'm not sure. All right, let's go check the fort out. Okay, here's restrooms. You're gonna hear a bunch of people talking in the background. There's a large group of scouts here. Nice seeing them get out. Restrooms. Trash is over there. And then back here, you got some showers. There's also a receptacle here to charge, I think think there's a receptacle on the other side where the restrooms are too. He was telling them, I don't know where they're camping out at, but he was telling them asking them how many liters they should drink by the time they get back to camp. He was saying 4. Yeah, he was saying 4 liters, so their camp must be pretty far. That's a lot of water. A picnic table here. And of course, the place here is closed. Got a hydrant. Let's see if it's working. It wasn't working last time. Nope, it's off. Starting to heat up pretty good now. Yeah, I don't know if this is closed because of COVID or what the deal is. A lot of people here. Okay, we're at McCoy's Ferry. It's another National Park Service day use and camping area. Got some outhouses here. The trail's right up on top of the hill here, above that tunnel. Here's some vault toilets. A boat ramp, the vault toilets, and then down here is the camping for a fee. I'm not sure what the fee is. I think 20 bucks. Not too bad, no electric or nothing. Looks like it goes back quite a ways. I'm not going to go back. There's a bunch of people. I don't want to get them on film. Okay, yeah, it's $20 a night. They have a courtesy box here. Probably about 30 sites or so, I'd say. I rode back. I didn't want to film. There's people all over the place. Not too bad though. There's a pump down here for water too. Okay, North Mountain Hiker Biker. This is like a 109 point something. And it sits down here. This is also where the pump is. And it looks like there's, oh yeah, there's a handle on there. Alright, got a picnic table. Like I said, the water's down here. A lot of it's on the hill. There are a few places to pop up a tent. Right here is not too bad. Got some nice stonework here. I don't know if that's a foundation for a building that was there or what. And I have written in my notes that there's bad river access here. It's doable, but yeah, I have my notes that it's bad. I guess it's back at trail, I can't remember. Yeah, it's pretty much all on a hill. You've got a couple spots for a tent. If there's a trail going down here or not. Nah. You can bushwhack. And you do have a spot for a hammock. The tree's a little close here, but you can go between these two trees. It's not too bad. A little tight, but not bad. Alright, we got a 9-mile stretch. Jordon Junction is next. I'm either going to stay there or go on to Cumberland Valley, which is another 5 miles or something after that. So we'll see. I'm not doing a lot of miles. I'm sorry, I just checked my notes on this, and it says good river access. So I guess down that little trail, it's pretty nice. Can't remember what it was like, but my note says, excuse me. Yeah, my note says it's good river access. All right, I'm gonna get moving. Okay, this I believe is called 4 locks. You have that lock right back there. You have this one. That's the old lock house. You can actually rent that out, stay there. Yeah, 4 locks. Built between 1836 and 1838. All within a half mile. Pretty neat. Something down here. Let's see what it is. I don't think I've ever went down there and checked it out. Road takes you down there. Oh, okay. Let's go check it out. Okay, this is the access road to it. Oh, I'm gonna wreck. Shouldn't try that with one hand. Alright, let's get back down. Okay, this is another National Park Service river access. I don't see anything about camping, so maybe they don't have it here. You got vault toilets. Take a ride up here and see if there's anything. There's the boat ramp. Wait, the river looks beautiful. Yeah, I see nothing about camping. Okay, here's the 3rd lock. Here. There is a camping area down there. And you see this pump? They must have tested it and the water wasn't good, so they took the handle off. Okay. Yeah, that's the third one. And here's the fourth one coming up. You the last one? Thank you. Wish I'd say they're the last one, or, you know, 2 more behind me or something. No bell, no nothing. 90 miles an hour. Lock 46. Danger, falling rock. I'd be more afraid of those bikes going 25 miles an hour than these rocks. Okay, this is lock 45. The whole trail, they didn't follow the canal. At points, they went out into the river. And I believe this is one of the access points that they came out of the river and got into the canal. These are the sections Becky doesn't like. And that is West Virginia over there. Yeah, Becky was here right now. She'd be hugging this wall. Her favorite section is Slackwater. I actually made a video on that. I should put it on the channel. It's actually pretty good. Okay, this is dam 5. Yeah. A little hard to read, but it looks like it says it was built in 1857. That's a power generation plant over there. The other board over here says they turn it off at night because that's when the eels go upstream, I guess. And the canal's over here. They would come up through here, go through the locks here, and then out into the river. and then go upstream where I think it was Lock 46. Then they'd re-enter the canal up there. And there is a portage on here. Been getting little patches of this, not much. Need a good rain to muddy it up pretty good. Okay, Jordon Junction hiker-biker campsite. Trash bags. There's the pump. It's got a handle on it. That's a good. Hot house is down there. It's pretty nice. There's a bunch of spots for tents. Ground's a little bumpy, but in a pinch you can do. So I don't know if I'm going to stay here or go on to Cumberland Valley, which is another 6 miles. I think we have good river access here. Picnic table, fire ring, wet wood. So real nice tent area here. And it's actually even a good hammock setup. Someone left a stake in the ground. Well, another one for my collection. The bugs are real bad. But I think no matter where I go, bugs are going to be bad. So I don't know if I'm going to stay here or move on. Yeah, it's pretty nice. You can fit a lot of tents in here. Check out the river. When I stay here, I might have to put my head net on. I think I remember coming down here before. Oh, she's a muddy. She is muddy. Yes, indeed. See some smallmouth out there swimming around, it looks like. Is this the only access? Because that's pretty muddy down there to try to get around. I don't know if you can see it. There's a nice spider web. Yeah, it looks like it's the only access. Alright, well, let me think about this. Alright, so I decided to stay at Jordon Junction. I was up in the air about going the extra 6 miles. I really couldn't remember if there were trees down there. I brought the tent too, but I wanted to try out the hammock. I couldn't remember if there was trees at Cumberland Valley. I checked my old photos, and I found one I thought was Cumberland Valley, but I wasn't 100% sure. It has trees, and I just couldn't remember. So I really wanted to do the hammock. So I figured I'd just stay here. And it's pretty bad getting down into the river. But some guy come by and told me about 500 yards down there's actually steps going down to the river. So I think I'm gonna get something to eat here. And later on go for a swim, get this bug spray off me, and hopefully the bugs calm down. So, all right, get back with you. Okay, yeah, I'm laying in my hammock. Mosquitoes were so bad I couldn't take it anymore. So if I'd come in here for a while and watch a movie. I gotta take a leak here, so I'm gonna be getting out. Yeah, when I got in, I probably let about 8 in. I kept killing them, and they're all flying around outside. They know I'm in here. They're trying to get at me. But I believe I killed all the ones that were in here. And yeah, I'm just laying here watching a movie. Well, comfortable. No mosquitoes flying around. And it's starting to cool off a little bit, not much. But cools off a little bit more. Hopefully it cools off enough to get rid of the mosquitoes. I'm gonna get out and make something to eat. So I'll get back with you a little bit. Alright, so I just pulled out of that campsite. I got up out of my hammock, and it took me 10 minutes to pack up. Those mosquitoes or something else. I swear I've never in my life experienced mosquitoes that bad. So I'm gonna go up here a ways, find a spot without too many mosquitoes. Take my meds, make some coffee, get something to eat. Call Becky. I'm gonna have to change the battery in the GoPro. Some guy come pulling in late last night. It had to have been 9:30 or so. And I heard him here on the other side of the site, which the site's pretty long, 75 yards. He set up a hammock, which is pretty much one of the only other places to do a hammock at that site. So he crawled out his hammock right after me, and he commented about the mosquitoes. And I hear him over there making all kind of noises, swatting his head, and he's headed to DC. I'm going back to Hancock. All right, man. Get back to y'all. Can't remember if this is an old lock house, but if you get the tour book, it tells what all the different structures and houses. Yeah, I can't remember if it's a lock house or not. There's no good sign of a lock here. So, alright, I'm down to 14% of my battery, so I have to change my battery here pretty soon. Alright, I went to change my battery in the GoPro. Well, my battery's in my gun room charging, so I had the GoPro charging for a while, but I want to get a little video of this coming the opposite direction than we did yesterday. So let me get moving here. This is one of the nicer views on the directly from the trail. don't know if I said, but this is the pole right above Lock 5. So actually the barges would be traveling through here up to the next inlet lock, or I guess that's what they call it, inlet. And we're just passing 107 and 2 more miles. We'll stop, have coffee, get something to eat. Alright, I passed up where I was going to stop at. There was a tent set up about 10-12 foot from the outhouse. So either the guy liked to smell a shit, or he had the shits. But one of my main reasons for coming here, besides wanting to ride the trail, this is pawpaw season. I want to see if I can find some. So this is a pawpaw tree. That's the leaves. I got a few. They're in my bag right now. I'm trying to see if there's any on this tree. I don't see any. Yeah, I've never had one before. I wasn't sure what the tree looked like. I looked online to give me some ideas. Anytime I'd see a big leaf tree like this, I'd stop and look. I didn't, every time I'd stop and look, I didn't see any fruit hanging from it. But when I got to the campsite last night, there was one there. Well, there was a few trees there, and one of the pawpaws fell off. It was a smaller one. It fell, hit the ground, and opened up, so it was definitely ripe. And I tried. It wasn't bad. I didn't get enough of it to really. Some people say it's a cross between a banana and a pineapple. I don't know. When we get home, me and Becky's going to try them and see. I don't see any more trees around here. I'll see if I can get a picture of some on a tree. Yeah, they're funky looking. I'll put the picture in. I think I got like 6 of them. So I kept stopping along the way once I found a tree and looking around the ground. They say they don't last too long for storage, but most of the ones I got are harder. I noticed some on the ground was real super soft, and I think you want them super soft, but I don't want it now super soft. So, all right. And Pepper's had a bad trip too. She fell over twice, my fault. Usually I don't like that to happen, but it does. Okay, she's all right. All right, I'm at Fort Frederick State Park. I said somebody was camped out right by the outhouse at the spot I wanted to stay at. I wish I would have my camera. My GoPro was in the bag charging, or else I would have got a video that's 10 feet away from a outhouse. I got my water boiling for my coffee. I got breakfast skillet going. And it's probably pretty good because I got a nice flush toilets over here, so I get done eating, I'm gonna stick around for a little bit. It's early, it's only 20 after 9. I only got 12 miles to go. So I took my Meta, filled up water. They got, like I said before, they have hydrants here, so you're not dealing with a pump. All right, my coffee's starting to boil. I've had a couple of bikers tell me about this. It's unusual with no storms. Wasn't no high winds. I guess it was just ready to come down. All right, you talk about timing being everything. Just as I pulled up, a guy came behind me. He was loaded, but not as bad as me. He was able to scoot underneath the one section. But he helped me lift mine up over the tree, which saved me from taking all my bags off. So I lifted up on the tree, he held it, I came around, we dropped it down to the ground. Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna get moving. But 9 more miles. Okay, we made it back to Hancock. Buddy Lou's behind me. I'm on the rail trail right now. I just got on at Buddy Lou's. Hang on. So I'm in the parking lot now. The car's up here. Alright, everything's packed up. Had a good time. Best part of the trip was just being here. Worst part of the trip, the 100 mosquito bites I have. Other than that, it was nice. Today was real nice. Sun wasn't on. It was nice and cold. Took my time. I did 51 miles. Average speed, 8 miles an hour. So I was taking my time. So thanks for checking it out.